Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yo, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op, hey. When I come inside, I do 'em a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. Hunting from the jump, they all know I'm bonafide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but to let it die.
sticks in it. Bring the Khalifa throne, I put the fees in it.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Machine and the Brunch. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate is Francisco Marti, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. He takes the turn and heads for second. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Ball two.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Tagged by Chipper, and he is out at third base. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up David Ortiz as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled away. Runners on first with one down.
That's a ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
And he got him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chipper Jones. First pitch on its way. Trout is off at first with 2 away. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Alfonso.
Here comes
Soriano.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Runner goes for second. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting
at the plate, Chipper Jones. And it's fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. 0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chipper Jones is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Stepping in now, Jordan Groshans.
The shortstop, Jordan.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Ortiz is under it, 2 gone. So stepping in is Dante Bichette, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count.
You know, it's funny, you always want pitchers with great command, but this guy is almost filling up the zone too much. I'd like to see him nibble the corners and get these guys off his...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Lee's ready. 0-2 on its way. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So one out and nobody aboard. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Semien is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. In now, Jorge Posada.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Jorge.
There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Steve Finley.
The center fielder, Steve Finley.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming.
Nope, that's down.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Two and 2.
Oh, that's inside.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Batting eighth.
Into the box now,
The catcher,
Joe Torre.
Joe.
Soft liner to the right side. But this is
Torre.
speared by the first baseman. Now to the plate, the pitcher,
Batting
Cliff
ninth.
Lee. He could
The
be
pitcher.
bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping in once again
Now
is
back,
Alfonso
second
Soriano.
baseman.
He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Strike taken, the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So now into the box is Edward Cabrera. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher.
And the
Edward.
first pitch of the
0-1,
inning
no
here
strike.
misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Francisco Marti. He doubled his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That misses.
Ball
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Standing in now, Mike Trout. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Struck out in his first at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
First offering on its way.
Jones.
Looking up is Bichette. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! At the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. Fouled off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleed. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
The left fielder, Mike.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now
into the box, Chipper Jones struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Marti backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping up is David Ortiz. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. all set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
Center fielder on the run. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. At the plate, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
The next 0-2. Finley is there. One away. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And there's out number 2. Up next, Edward Cabrera, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a great recovery here as they'll tag their man out on a wild play, and the inning will come. Digging in will be Jordan Groshans. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Jordan.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So now to the plate, Dante Bichette. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Stepping in now, Steve Finley.
Number 12.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Now batting.
In now, Joe Torre. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch inside. The throw is in time, and Posada nails his man at second. Now the 2-0 home. Swing, and he pops him up. Ortiz has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. The 2-1. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Semien takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Cliff Lee flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now here's the first offering. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Marti. And though he's a bronze tier player, he's able to provide some serious pop for this lineup.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. To the plate now, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Into the box, David Ortiz. Finley is there. One down. Now one down with the bases empty, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Into the box now, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Jones leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball 1.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's the second out. Next, here is Marcus Semien. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And there's one down now. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that brings up Mike Trout. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. This is in the air out to right. Buxton is there. 2 down. And now in the box, Chipper Jones. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Semien's there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Jorge Posada. He'll start things out against Cliff Lee as we get the inning underway.
Jorge Posada.
Trout is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Byron Buxton now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
The batter, the pitcher, Edward Cabrera.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Edward Cabrera. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, David Ortiz.
The first baseman, David.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So next to hit is Jordan Groshans. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On the ground to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 10.
Next to hit is Dante Bichette. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco. Under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be a championship series contest here in Diamond Dynasty between Chinese Taipei and UConn. It's going to be a premier pitching match. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Steve Finley is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a good pitch there as Finley misses it for strike 2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Steve Finley goes down for the first out of the game. Alfonso Soriano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Next, it'll be Juan Soto. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marti has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Now into the box, Francisco Marti. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Nope.
And a
Ball
fastball close, but ultimately
Ball one,
ruled
no
a
strike.
ball, 1-0.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down
That's a
low,
ball.
and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Batting second, the center
Here's the
fielder,
center fielder, Mike Trout.
Trout.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting third,
Up to the plate
The
now
first
is
baseman.
David Ortiz.
Inside,
Yes,
ball
he'll
one.
take a look at a slider here that misses for.
あ、ブービーさん、オイスです。やっちゃったね。やらかしたな、森選手、フランシスコ・マル
Ball
チ。
one. Here comes the 1-0.
いや、打てね
Tatis is there for it. Makes the play, and they're. In scoring
The third
position with two
baseman.
gone.
Chipper. Joe.
First offering on its way.
え。なんで振った
0-1.
In the
止めた
dirt
つもりだったん
here
だけどな。
comes set. The 0-1.
あ、違う、べべべべべべ。
Swing and a miss on the
0-2.
slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give it.
Got him
入ってんの
looking,
か。
and that'll do it. The inning is over.
今、レートは800、
New
6
inning
とか
set
か
to
な。
get
800ちょうど
underway,
か。
and that'll bring in one of the best
806かな、多
on-base
分。
percentage players in the game,
と
Carlos
ダメージきついっす
Santana.
ね。やらなさすぎて。
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. One ball
こ
and
の
two
カルロス・
strikes
サン
to
タナ使い
count.
たいんだよな、キャッチャーで。
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes.
今回のアップデで僕の予想して
Really
る
pulled that one across as
予
the
想っていうか
slider
結構勝
misses
った選
well
手が
inside.
ゴールドとかに上がってくれ
The
ればな。
classic back foot slider right there with two strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
ブビーさん700すらいってない。やばいな。
So one down, no one aboard.
ブビー
And
さん普通
next
にやる
up
時
will
間
be
がなさ
Jim
そうですよ
Thome.
ね。
Number 25, Jim.
僕はなんか今ちょっとなんか平日休みとかたまってちょこちょこある
Well,
ん
might
で
not
や
have
る
been
時間は
where
まあ
he
まあ
was
ある
hoping to put
けど
that pitch, but he somehow gets a
やる時
swing
間あ
on
って
it
全然やっ
anyway.
てないから
Strike
ね。
one. Hard hit ball to second. Simeon's got it. And there are two away now.
うん、ロビンソン欲しいな、やっぱ。
Batting
Bases
fifth,
are empty here with two
The third
away.
baseman,
And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. And it's fouled away.
ヘイズ40枚。
No
お
score here as
ー
we play inning number
いい
two.
ね。僕はライリー50枚と誰やったか
And
な
a。check swing here as he
カイル・
can't
ギブ
help
ソン
himself.
50枚。
And it's
じゃあ
one
44枚
strike
か。
two. And he'll
と
step out and
ダイ
ask
アン・ウォ
for
ーカ
time.
ー202
Trying to
枚
get this pitcher out of the
買い
rhythm
まし
he's
た。
in right now.
買いました。その全員がね、まあ、カイル・ギブソンはちょっときついかもしれないけど、
And that will
ライリー
retire
と
the side.
ライリーはマジ200円とかの時に買ったから、結構今売っても結構な得なんですよね。
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano.
みんな打ってない打ってない打ってるソリアノさんですね。
The left fielder, Alfonso Soriano.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
あー打てねえわ。おおおおおおなんだそ
And
れ。
that's a fair ball as it's through into
トー
right
ムひどい
field.
な今の。そんなことで。まあ多分30万ぐらい使ったんかな。どうなんだろ
Marcus
う。
Semien.
The second baseman,
30万は使ってないな。
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
あ、
A little tardy there. No balls and a
走ら
strike.
せるか。
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. The 1-1 home. He's got it.
惜しい。
Throw on to first.
セ
Two
ミンは
gone.
結構打ちやすいっすね。
And
もっと
stepping
左
in,
の強い
Jorge
バッターが
Posada
欲しい
trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes.
外野全員右だし、ジャッキー取ったところでな。
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
ジャッキーに突っ込んだ。まあそりゃしゃあないな。
Here it comes.
今マジ買い時だよね。どうなんだろう。
And
今
oh,
買い
look
時
out
か
as。he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece
That's
of
a
pitching
monster
right
in
there.
the field,
You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And a fastball called strike three, and the side is
ああ
retired.
ちょっと。で今適当にダイヤに上がりそうな選手にちょくちょく入れてるって感じやな俺は。
Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
あの5000円以下
First
で。
pitch on the way.
Ball, that's
The
it.
offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their
Tá bom,
dugout.
né?
This guy
Fica
is
legal.
carrying himself with a presence out on the mound.
That's
He's
ball
got
two.
feel for all his
リアル
pitches.
も勝
Two
ってない。
balls,
No, no, no.
no strikes.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one.
この人真ん中置いたまんまかもしかして。
And there's a fastball well
Cross,
off
yeah.
the plate inside.
アクーネの
Well,
前に
that
何の出
sets
すの
up
やば
a
いな。
big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a
Nope,
scoreless
that's
game.
inside.
It's tough to work around the
Let's
leadoff
go.
walk.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number three. Ronald Acuna is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Well behind that
One ball,
fastball,
one
it's a
strike.
swinging strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack.
Okay.
Plus velocity
Yep,
up and
1
in.
and 2.
It's going to be
Right,
too
right,
tough
right,
to get
right.
the barrel to that pitch today.
Here comes the 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
マジラ
So
ンク
now
は
the
マジ
pitcher,
打てれば
Michael
勝てる
Kopech.
な。
This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call.
Off the plate,
The
ball one.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The count now at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
これチェンジアップとか結構有効的なんすな。ピッチャー相手は。
And he fouls this one off.
考え
Seager
たくとかにも
stands at first with one out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The batter,
危ねえな。ビ
Next
シェ
to
ット
dig in, Steve
バチバチ合ってる
Finley.
よ。
He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
振った。
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the So now here is Byron Buxton as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Buxton.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now.
絶対入ってないっしょ、今の。
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
At the plate now, Garrett Crochet. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Base is empty here with nobody out.
当たってもよかったんだぜ、クロシェ。
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-2 pitch.
あ、もう一回ナイスカット、ナイスカット。あー、でも。
The tag, and he is out. So the next to bat will be Francisco Marti as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Marti is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Juan Soto is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Now the first pitch. Carlos Santana will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Ball 2.
Slider laid off for a ball. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up David Ortiz.
The first baseman.
Fastball just inside.
Ortiz.
who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
And here's
a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now it'll be Alfonso Soriano. He's 0 for 1 thus far, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tommy is over and he tucks it away for the second out. So next to bat will be Marcus Semien, grounded out in his last at bat. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Break out the
tape measure. That one is long gone.
Semien しばらく当確やな。
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada. And she'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side.
Semien 神やな。でもフレーク詐欺にあった。どういうことですかそれ。詳しく。フレーク詐欺とはあれ時間を待つの時間オーバーとか。
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left.
これクロスでノーヒットノーランいけそうやな。頑張れば3点差あるし狙おう。
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side.
あ、取れんか。時間ギリギリにフレーク来て、あれなんだっけどういうことだ
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike.
あ、なるほどな。なるほど。
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
あれか時間オーバーしてあれじゃないの時間オーバーしてよっしゃ勝ちだと思ったら資格をしちゃってフレークみたいな感じかな。俺それ一回あったんやな。間違えて資格をしてやっちゃったってなったのが一回やった。
And he struck him out.
今3試合やってそれ勝ちだったのに2連、うわつら、きついっすね。そういうやつマジいいな。てか時間オーバーしたらマジ相手負けにしろよ。資格とかいらんねんって思った俺はね、一回やって前シーズンやってちょっとゴミヒットばっかじゃない相手これでスリーランとか打たれたらマジ切り散らかすそう俺。危ない危ない。ちょっと今めっちゃコントロールいいやつだった。あーなるほど。コントロールいいやつマジですごいよね。ああいいコースだったわ。とりあえず楽に抑えたいね。エドワード・カブレラね、さっきめちゃめちゃ打たれました。5失点した。さっきのそれ見送るんか、えぐいな。ちょっとまずくない？嫌な予感がする。危ねえ、狙ってたな今。やべ。エドワード・カブレラさっき5失点したけどクリフリーを打ち砕きましたね僕は。入るだろこれさすがに。オッケーオッケーオッケーっていうかコペックでよかったな別に。
Michael Kopech, Ernie Banks will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle. He'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
もうゴミ系すぎ。もう
he is gonna pay for it dearly as that ball is sent
負けても
over
いい
the
かななんていうの
wall.
やり
A
まし
home
ょ
run.
う。ゴミ系なんだけどこのゲーム。えぐポテンヒット2本からのホームランかよ。
At the plate, Steve Finley. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
I got the count 0 and 2.
Set to deliver on 0 and 2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes,
これは
but
ク
it
ロスか
misses
わいそう
1
だ
and
な。
2.
さすがに。
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll
黒
end
い
the
失点
inning.
だなこれ。同点にされたのきついな。
Ladies and gentlemen,
ああそういう感じね。
So a new pitcher is set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman.
フランコいやオデイクか。ダントビセット。
Dante Bichette will get
で
the
も
call here as he'll
い
hit
や
for the
今までノー
pitcher.
ヒットノーランやってたんだけどね。
First pitch of the AB now.
死ねうわピーシャイずれた。ノーヒットノーランやってたんだけど今の回ポテンヒット2本からのバンクス3ランかわいそう。非常にかわいそう。
Next up, Francisco Marti popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing
ファッキー
definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And that misses 1 and 1. High in the air down the right field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
あごめん振っちゃったな。悪い。フリーズしたかと思った。いやーボールやね。
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. David Ortiz would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. First delivery to him. David Ortiz is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses. At that one, it's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play. Darren O'Day takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Striding in is Alfonso Soriano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Number 22.
Here now is Juan Soto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Outside, that's a ball.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
On deck, Carlos Santana. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to hit, Carlos Santana. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah.
Ready now is Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
At the plate now is Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Got him. So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
That last inning.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box, Jorge Posada, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Byron Buxton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first.
ボールの見極めは WSA の近道な気がするな、やっぱ。
Second now with 2 out. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
なるほど。
So a new pitcher coming on now as the right-hander Eric Gagne gets the call here. First pitch of the AB on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Simeon over at second. Posada on at first with 2 down. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Jim Thome will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he is going to deliver big time off the bench as this might chase everybody home. 2-run score. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 6-3 game. Standing in now, Francisco Marti. Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. John Franco is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the imposing power bat, Jim Thome. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
The first baseman, Jim Thome.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate here is Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Corey Seager. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Ronald Acuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-0 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th.
And now, David Ortiz flew out last time up. First offering, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. David Ortiz is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Left fielder.
Now to the plate, here is Alfonso Soriano. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is ready to begin the 8th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Good pitch there on the inside black, called the strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1 the count now. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Full count now, 3-2. A chance for Chipper at third. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Justin Upton steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone. The inning. First pitch on its way to Upton.
No, that's down.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Simeon's there, and there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Finley. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley. Lifted down the line in left. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Trevor Hoffman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike.
Semien.
0-1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And now here is Jorge Posada. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside. Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Lifted down the line in left. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch. Byron Buxton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now to bat, Alfonso Soriano. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Popped him up. Posada moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here is Carlos Santana. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Trout is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. The Machine wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Darren O'Day.
$825。ハビット。何のプログラムですかこれ。サードイニング。 サードイニングっぽいな。ちょっと高めのダイヤ来ない。ゴールド、10周ワンチャンダイヤ来るなこれ。ハビット出ねえもんな。出ねえわ。出ない終わりっすね。820でしょ今。あと何試合必要なんだこれ。820だから待てよ、計算しろ。何試合だ。6は6試合ぐらいかな。6連勝でワールドシリーズか。まあいけなくはないって感じか。とりあえずちょっとレストをなんとかしてるな。ちょっとこいつダメだ。こいつあかんわ。レストなんかいいレストいないかな。いいレスト。ジャッキー・ロビンソンかあのカルロス・サンタナがレストとかできればワンチャンいいけど。ファーストか。ダメだ。レグロム高っえぐい。レグロムとなるとえぐい。やば。スタブセールもう終わってるはずだよな。えぐいな。とりあえず僕は今回のアップデートでちょっと上がりそうなダイヤの方に2500円かけてるっていう結構爆調してるんだけどね。オジーとかワンチャンがあれば1000円とかで買えそうだし、こういうことをねちょこちょこやってる。終わります。お疲れ様でした。